In a 30-year career, Philippe has seen his fair share of demonstrations and protests, some more heated than others. But it's during the recent uprising against plans for controversial new employment legislation where he says he's seen unprecedented levels of violence. He was in the thick of it on May 1st.
Some protesters with signs quite light-heartedly dressed up as clowns and came towards us, and they came right up to our barricade. We're always quite careful, but behind them there was a group of hooligans who were getting the projectiles ready. Then there was some kind of signal. The ones in front, so-called peaceful protesters, they moved out of the way, and the others started showering our barricade with projectiles. Well, I expected there would be some tough things to deal with. There was hostility towards the police, but it's reached some kind of peak. We're getting to a stage where it's out of hand. It's extreme.
In Philippe's unit, 2 colleagues have been injured in recent months. He says it's demonstrative of a growing rift between security forces and the people, and authorities have failed to address it.
The protests are ongoing. The hooligans keep coming back. We can arrest them, identify the ringleaders and take them in for questioning. We're capable of doing that. We're just waiting for the word, but there's been no order from above to do so.
Some say the riot police have been prevented from arresting hooligans. Others allege that it's the security forces who are at fault.
They say that the police were provoking them. And the bus shelters, were they provoking them? Journalists, were they? What about the local people, civilians, were they asking for it? All the inanimate objects, cars that have been vandalised? No, they weren't. So at the end of the day, we're doing our job.
A job that's being defended by police unions as they stage demonstrations across the country. Since the beginning of the anti-employment law protests, 300 police officers have been injured across France.